this is part 3 of our Let's Play for Triforce Heroes, and in this part we're going to be taking on the first 2 parts of Blob Cave, actually.
Yes,
And we mentioned that the last area...
I'm glad you came in because I had nothing. I was sitting here like, I thought he was going to go a little bit longer on that one, but go ahead.
I'm going to now.
Yes.
We kind of mentioned in the last part that like we thought it was a more beautiful area and the drab lands and all that. The cave, you kind of see the flip side of that. It's a little more drab and boring.
Like, you know, I'm a huge fan of the forest areas, and we've gotten that so far.
Yep.
And then we get this cave here in a little while. We're going to do some other things first, but
we will.
I was just not a fan of it. And what I did right there was I tried to go talk to the king.
Yes.
When I was playing, and there's a reason for this.
There is.
When I was playing in multiplayer, but the first level that I actually went to was the Forest Temple.
Yeah.
So I beat that one, and, well, that kind of spoiled it. But after I beat the Forest Temple, a cutscene happened.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was supposed to happen right there, and
After
when
the
it
first...
wasn't, it was kind of throwing me off a little bit.
Well, and we will eventually meet the king and the
so I do it twice in this video. Don't know why.
After we beat the first area, we get to come back out to the town, and 2 new buildings have opened up. They're the Daily Riches and the Miiverse Gallery. Yeah.
Daily Riches is a ripoff,
man.
man.
It absolutely is.
I love that statue right there of the Triforce Heroes. I guess they came long time ago or whatever, but...
Well, they said every time something happens to the kingdom of Hytopia...
3 heroes will rise. So I guess that was another earlier version of it or whatever, so...
This game is terrible, and because you can only play it actually like once every real-life day, correct? Hence the name. And only 1 in 4 is a prize that's worth a darn.
Now, obviously, if you play every single day, you'll win a prize every 4 days. But this right here actually auto-saves too. I can tell you that because in recording, I figured that out the hard way. So, like, this is one of those things, like, if you try to, like, you know, get out of your game real quick, it won't work. It automatically saves what you do right here.
Which is probably smart because otherwise people would keep, you know, just coming back in to try to get the good item.
Well, I think people should be rewarded for trying to, like, outsmart the game like that and stuff. Like, that's using your mind, in my opinion.
It really is. But, I mean, at least they tell you, like, what the... prize up for grabs that day is, which is kind of neat.
It's just different items that we'll use to get different outfits throughout the game, which I guess it really is the main concept, I guess. Obviously, being levels is like the main concept.
Yeah.
But I guess the secondary concept is getting like outfits and getting all of them and stuff.
Another one of those new mechanics that we've mentioned.
And those also give you powers, which I did not realize until lately. This is one thing that stinks about recording is I can't sit there and like just like go through stuff and read stuff. Like I kind of got to get from point A to point B as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So
we don't spend a lot of time exploring the various concepts within the game.
Yeah, exactly. So you just don't have as much time to read because you're trying, like I said, to get to the next area or place.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Miiverse Gallery.
We just bored everybody with that conversation, by the
way. Probably. That's all right.
What are these guys talking about recording? Get to the stupid game.
Well, to be honest, there's not a lot happening.
Go ahead, though, with what you're saying. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no, like the Miiverse Gallery, the whole idea is that you can get into the Drablands and take a picture by hitting the X button, but you can already take pictures with your 3DS. You can already take screenshots and post in the Miiverse. So, I mean, it's a bit of a
I don't know how to do that.
You gotta
so I think
it's a pain.
Like this is one thing that I keep on telling myself I'm going to do, and I just don't do. Like I keep forgetting when I'm in there to hit X.
Yeah.
But like for me, it'd be easier to get it online than like the process you use of going out, going into Miiverse or whatever. So
they'll remind you after every level too. You remember to use your camera.
Oh yeah, they do. I kind of do hate that, but it's a concept I haven't used yet. But I think it could be kind of cool.
It might, like I said, it might just be quicker and more convenient way to actually, you know, get stuff posted and to see other people's posts as well.
I was just shocked that those workers wanted to actually go to the Drablands.
I know.
Like, we've seen it already. Yes, it does look beautiful, but they were excited about it.
Yeah, they don't look like heroes to me, so they're probably going to get torn up by those monsters pretty quick.
Anywhere where a witch rules, I don't want to go to.
No.
Like, that does not sound enticing to me, unless it's Irene.
Yes,
she was nice. You know, she helped us out.
She did. She can rule over, you know, whatever area she wants to.
Yes.
I like her.
And now we try to go to King right there again. Once again, while I was playing multiplayer, the first level, cutscene happened, and when it didn't, like, it just threw me off a little bit.
We'll eventually get back to actually playing the game. I promise.
Yes, yes. Well, like I said, we'll be going outside like that a lot because you never, you know what items you get, but you don't know, like, what outfits they go towards. So even though you only got one item, you might have only needed that one item to get an outfit.
I always have to laugh at this guy because he has his own, what is it, the Doppelmaster?
Language?
His own magic words.
Oh, well, that's kind of what I was going with,
and that always throws me back to Tingle and his magic fairy words.
That's a very good point right there.
So, thankfully, this guy seemed a little cooler, but, you know, it's their own.
And now we're finally getting to the next level, which we start off with.
Yeah.
And then, oh crap, realize that we have a good 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, or 5.5 minutes of getting to there.
Blob Cave is where we're finally getting now. It's the second area.
It's not so fast. I went from 2 to 5 minutes that we've done this. So
now I just like seeing the one-up balloons almost from like Donkey Kong Country. We have to pop a few of them over some bridges.
Think about Donkey Kong Country, man. That game's so hard.
That's thought it was kind of cool to like incorporate a visual from a different Nintendo game into this Zelda game.
I do agree with you right there. And like, even though I don't like the cave part of the forest, I kind of like the foresty look. Well, I kind of thought like there's like little grass like on the floors and everything.
Yeah.
So
I always do kind of like the look of bottomless
grounds. we don't have floors and caves.
I always do kind of like the look of bottomless pits, so it always adds that extra sense of danger.
Yes, it really does. And we it was not bottomless, but we talked about seeing the sky, like you know, like falling out of the sky, and like how that bottomless. It's not a pit per se, but it's bottomless, and like so it does add that element of danger, even though it takes away like a heart or half a heart.
Yeah, it at least makes you feel a little more intimidated.
Agreed.
Now the first area, the first stage of each of these areas is always pretty boring. Usually you're just getting the item.
So you get to the water area,
and then it picks up a little bit.
Well, I guess I had myself there a little bit again too.
We'll get there eventually, but it seems like the first stage is all. Of course, it's supposed to be.
Well, it should be like there's. I think the's always 4 stages in every single one, so the first stage should be easy.
Yeah. Now, I don't like the fact that we have to pick up the keys.
Agreed.
It reminds me of a Phantom Hourglass when you have to pick up the boss key or big key.
Well, that makes sense because it's the boss key. Like you don't have to do that with every key. This one's just a small key.
Yeah.
Like it just opens a small door. Like so. Like that, no, the key should not be that big.
No.
The physics of that key being that big and that lock do not, no. I got a little too more upset about that than I thought I was going to.
The only thing I can think of...
I hate carrying keys.
Hey, I'm with you. The only thing I can think of, it makes it really easy to see who has the key. Like if you're actually doing multiplayer...
Yes, that's actually, you know what, that's actually a really good point.
Every now and then.
Like it shows in your inventory, but like the other players might not notice that. So you know what? I changed my mind. I'm flip-flopping. I actually like the key is that big because it's good for the other players, even though we're playing single player right here.
Yeah, especially if you don't have to carry it too far. Like if you have to carry it for
there's some good puzzles later on where you actually have to do a couple, we won't go into too far, but a couple of different mechanics to get across like areas. I really like those kind of puzzles. Unless you screw it up. Then they're not so much fun.
And this is kind of random, but it's something we're going to see throughout this entire first area. Or actually this first, the whole, where are we, the Deku?
No, we're in Blob Cave.
Or the whole,
Woodlands. We're in the woodlands. Yes, I had no clue where you were going.
The whole big encompassing area. I know,
yes,
we'll get the terminology down eventually. I love how, like, the doors and everything just remind me.
Sometimes you just got to throw, like, players off a cliff, you know?
You gotta sacrifice.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta sacrifice. But it reminds me of, like, the Deku Shrine from Majora's Mask. Just the look of it, like the big wooden stuff. Now that I've babbled long enough, this wraps up part 3 of Triforce Heroes.